Hello Seoul Byters! Welcome to our first edition of ATK, All Things Korea! First off, we'd like to thank all of you for liking our contents and allowing us to get this far. You guys are awesome! At the same time, we have also received many messages asking about many things related to Korea. Friends share all things, right? So let's get started! I am sure all of you should already be familiar with BTS. They are a K-pop group with 7 members who has since rocketed to global stardom. The mastermind behind this success is producer and CEO of Big Hit Entertainment, Bang Si-hyuk. 3 years ago, Big Hit Entertainment, CJE&M, and a Korean music network MNET signed a joint venture titled Believe Plus Lab. This is probably the largest audition program that we have ever seen. The coolest part about this audition program is that it is very much like a reality TV that follows 23 talented trainees, of which 12 will eventually be selected to debut in a new boy group. Isn't that exciting? On a side note, there were 24 trainees originally, but one was actually hurt at the beginning of filming and sadly had to stop participating in the show. We sincerely hope he gets well soon. We just can't imagine how heartbroken he must have been. Alright, now moving along, can you guess how much they spent on the production of this show? A whopping 20 billion won, guys! That's pretty much translates to about like $16 million US. So, where does all this money go to? Let's take a look. You know how like trainees usually start out with a humble living arrangement? Well, this show choose to do otherwise. They actually built a whole custom facility just for this show, and it's set on a 3,000 Pyeong complex. For those of you not so familiar with the Korean unit Pyeong, I would say this is approximately about 106,000 square feet. So, if you look at that amazing futuristic architecture, oh my gosh, look inside. The rooms are designed in vibrant hues of purple, blue, green, and yellow. The living room, kitchen is humongous. There's even a gym, a terrace looking over the forest. And if you do get injured, there's even a medical office with professional medical staff. How cool is that?
Very cool.
The first episode of ILand was aired on June 26, 2020. A veteran actor, Nam Gung-min, introduced the show. In the opening, you will see Rain, ZICO, and of course, producer Bang walking towards the facility. All of them awing in amazement at the spectacle of this futuristic giant architecture set in the middle of nowhere. Like, guys, seriously, nowhere. Unlike other audition programs, there are no judges, you know? Like, in fact, Rain, ZICO, and Bang are actually mentors for the trainees. I think it's such a smart combination of mentors, considering their experiences are so varied. Rain, for one, if you know, is a first-generation global K-pop artist with years of stage experience and is an icon of self-made success. On the other hand, we have ZICO, who is an unrivaled solo artist. He is the man who leads the latest music trends lately and always present fresh and creative inspiration. Now, okay, the moment you've been waiting for. What actually makes this show super interesting is the fact that the trainees will do their performances and then they have to choose who will be remaining in ILand. Isn't it interesting? Like, you have to get 12 votes or more to stay in ILand. Trainees who fail will be sent to a place within the facility called the ground. So if you're at the ground, you cannot debut, but that's a basic concept. And if you're at the ILand, you can debut. However, keep in mind that the people at the ILand can still be voted out into the ground, which means someone at the ground can then go back to the ILand. So it's like kind of like a rotating door, if you know what I mean. Some viewers question the fairness of this concept. In some aspects, it would seem as if the show is trying to monetize from politics between the trainees. But on the flip side, perhaps MNET is just trying to redeem themselves from the votes-fixing scandal in Produce 101? One thing for sure is that this show gives us a glimpse beyond the perfect shiny image of K-pop. We can slowly see how the trainees will evolve their ability to sing, dance, and develop their personality within this facility. What good is a member who can dance and sing well but is unable to get along with his team? This show will definitely highlight many aspects of K-pop, dark or not, so we can better understand their struggles and decisions. In the first episode, we have seen 7 trainees voted off to the ground, leaving 16 members to enter the ILand. The 16 trainees to make it into ILand were Gonu, Nikki, Nicholas, Jungwon, Jake, Sungchul, Kay, Sonu, Youngbin, EJ, Daniel, Son, Heesung, Jae, Sunghoon, and Taki. The boys bid farewell to the eliminated trainees and made their way through the gates to the ILand. Technically, the ILand structure was built to accommodate only 12 people. At this point, if you notice, there is an extra 4 trainees who will slowly be voted off over the next few episodes. Our host, Nam Gung Min, reminds us that the internal voting system by the trainees is designed so that they will be selecting the team that they desire. All ILand's decisions are made by the contestants themselves. Stay tuned as we will bring you more details about the ILand trainee profile in our next video. For enthusiasts, you can also watch the trainees over 25 live cameras installed all over the ILand dorm at any time of the day. See links below if you want to check it out. Our last take on the show, producer Bang is a genius for creating never-before-seen concepts, which, as you can see, often takes us by surprise. Coupled with highly respected mentors and an amazing facility, we have to agree with ZICO that the trainees will have no choice but to practice hard. Have you watched ILand? Do you have any favorites? Tell us what you think about the show and leave us your comments below. Like our video? Please remember to subscribe and like down below. Your support means a lot to us and is very much appreciated. Till next time, Seoul Biters. See ya!